Oh, Rich, why don't you sit up here, Rich? Come on.
How you doing?
Hey, guys. Go on up, Frank.
Coach, it's been 3 weeks, and you're like my favorite coach ever. I'm dead serious. I never had a coach get so hyped.
Yeah?
I love it.
You guys play like you do. It's easy to be your coach. You did a great job.
Coach, why don't you give us an opening statement? Tell us.
Okay. Well, obviously, we're very happy about the victory. We're 2-0. I know it's been said that was how many games we won like a year ago. Feel really good about the performance. I think both teams played extremely hard. It was a well-fought battle. I know we won by a couple scores, but I thought it was a closer game. At least it felt like that to me than the difference it was. Really proud of the way the guys continue to fight. I mean, we face adversity in the games, and the guys continue to fight back. We've gotten turnovers the last 2 weeks, and in particular at critical times at the end of the games. Today, naturally, that sack fumbled by Breland was a huge play at the end of the game. That's 2 weeks in a row that he's done that. Reggie had a great, he took over today, did an excellent job running the ball. Frank leading the defense did an outstanding job as well. So really, I'm really pleased with the guys. I'm really pleased with the way they have performed, and it shows naturally we win. So happy about those things.
Thanks. Who's got questions?
Coach, through 2 games, you got 8 sacks, 6 takeaways. Big difference. Those were not stats you guys were registering a year ago. Like, what's the mentality or the philosophy that's changed?
Yeah. In this league, the roster's changed quite a bit. So from year to year, it's hard to actually really compare. I know I started the press conference by even saying that, but it's really hard to compare this year to last year. I'm really happy about this year, though. I'm glad it's the way it is. Look, it's as we as a team talk about and all, it is about turnovers when it comes to really trying to win. Outside of points, taking the ball away gives you another opportunity to get points that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So that, along with the sacks, have been big plays. The nice thing about sacks, though, is we've gotten a couple takeaways off of them, and that's really what makes. Otherwise, a sack's just a TFL. It's a tackle for loss, and it's exciting because you get to hit the quarterback, and and as that happened tonight, he got a little roughed up at the end there. I think he was hurting a little bit. Not that we don't want that to happen, but it did. But the takeaways are really critical, and I think our guys done a great job.
Reggie, they got you on camera making a call upstairs, asking for the football, begging for the football. They gave you the football second half. You made some plays. What went into that conversation, I guess?
They're trying to get me in trouble, man. Because Nolan didn't know anything about that.
A lot of people know.
It was just the 3rd time we played them in a month, man. So we saw something, and my coaches believe in me, I felt like our O-line was doing a heck of a job. We were blocking well in the perimeter. They were playing the pass. I just get fired up in the moment, man. I just believe in the guys that are in front of us, and I believe that, if we line up and we take our time, we can win matchup for matchup, and we can do anything we want to do. So that's where that came from.
Coach Nolan, did you hear about the call?
I didn't know that happened. We'll have to have words later, I think. I'm actually glad he did, It's a good call. Yeah.
We've got some questions on Zoom. Ace, let's go with you. Can you unmute and ask your question, please?
My question is for Reggie Corbin. Reggie, they talked about the calls upstairs, but I wanted to know, how much do you attribute the communication and the way you are able to talk to your coaches and have the consistency with being the second season with the same offensive coordinator to your production and success?
Man, I think it's like a huge testament to his trust in me and to the offensive line. Regardless of what I'm saying, if he didn't think it would work and he didn't believe in us, he wouldn't call it. So it's a huge testament to the guys up front that come and work their butts off every day. We have so much depth up front, and we block really well in the perimeter. We do a heck of a job all week in practice. He builds confidence in us, and we just go out there and do exactly what we're told. So it just comes through on game day.
James, how about
great game, Reggie.
Thank you.
James, how about you online?
James Larson with the USFL Newsroom, and my question is for Coach. Coach, your defense made an immediate impact. It really set the tone for the entire game. Philadelphia had 0 answers for your front 7. This is an offensive line that gave up 5 sacks last week. Was the game plan heading into this game to really expose and attack that weakened offensive line?
Yes and no. Look, whenever you hear about your opponent and they're down to the backups and things, like starters are starters for a reason. So we were hoping that we would have a little bit more success like we did because they're playing the backups. And we were just fortunate it worked out that way. But it took 60 minutes for that to happen. It didn't all. It didn't. We had our ups and downs, and they did a nice job. Look, they threw for a lot of yards, so the quarterback had some time to deliver on a number of occasions. So I don't want to take too much credit or not say enough good things about our opponent because they played hard and they played well.
Eric's going to close us out.
Frank, what was the game plan against Case? You guys were able to get a lot of pressure on him. You feel like he'd get the ball to you if you got to him a little bit?
Yeah, I think Coach Nolan called a great game. I think we have a bunch of guys that are relentless, go-getters, and just going after the ball is what Coach Nolan instills in us in practice every day, and I think it just translates to the game.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So the longest ride home.
Should be quick. You guys, let me just go to sleep. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it does.